Hello my friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kathleen Love and I'm a holistic nutritionist. If you're new here, I make nutrition-based videos with a focus around mental health. So if that's something that you're interested in, be sure to subscribe and turn on your notifications. Before we get into this week's topic, I do want to remind you that this video is not meant to diagnose or treat any conditions, and if you are planning on making any major dietary shifts, I do strongly suggest that you work with a licensed professional. I also want to mention that I create these videos to provide information and support, but they are never meant to discredit your experience or how mental health impacts your life. Without further ado, let's go ahead and talk about the 5 foods that you should be avoiding if you experience anxiety. So the first thing is going to be processed sugars. Avoiding foods like soda or juice or sweets, most flavored yogurts or flavored coffee drinks can really go a long way in helping to reduce anxiety and balance blood sugar. Simple sugars absorb really quickly into the bloodstream and cause an increase in energy, but what goes up must come down and inevitably leads to a crash and causes people to continue this cycle of consuming sugar. Blood sugar imbalances, particularly hypoglycemia, is a contributing factor in experiencing anxiety or panic attacks. Many symptoms like dizziness, fatigue, general nervousness can actually be caused from blood sugar imbalances and mistaken for anxiety or triggering for anxiety. Overconsumption of processed sugars can also increase nutrient deficiencies like vitamin D, calcium, and magnesium. When I'm personally choosing products, I like to remember that 4 grams of sugar is the equivalent of 1 teaspoon, and so when I'm turning the packages around, I really try to aim to stay under about 5 grams or so. The next food that you should be avoiding if you experience anxiety is caffeine. Caffeine can be found in things like coffee, certain teas, chocolate, or energy drinks. Anxiety is the body's response to stress. It triggers the fight or flight response within the body when we perceive something that might be dangerous or troublesome. Caffeine can actually trigger the same response and can cause anxiety or panic attacks. Caffeine can also cause symptoms like the jitters, increased heart rate, or dizziness, and can lead somebody into having an anxiety attack or panic attack. Caffeine is also a diuretic, meaning that it strips the body of water and essential minerals and can leave you dehydrated. And guess what a symptom of dehydration is? Yeah, anxiety. There are tons of coffee replacement options if you are looking to switch out your morning cup of joe. I know that I've definitely experienced a panic attack or two after having a cup of coffee. Let me know in the comments if you have ever experienced increased anxiety after drinking coffee. Alright, so the next food that you should be avoiding if you experience anxiety is processed breads or baked goods. There are a couple of reasons for this. The first one circles back to our first food, sugar. Processed breads, baked goods, or processed flour-based products are known to cause the exact same response in our blood sugar as sugar. These products also contain gluten, and for individuals who are sensitive to gluten, this can stimulate the fight or flight response. Instead, consider increasing your consumption of healthy fats like avocado, coconut, nuts, or seeds, and that's going to help with your satiation and reduce cravings. The next food on the list is fried foods or foods that are cooked with vegetable oils. Oils like canola, safflower, peanut, soybean are damaged fats, and they're very, very unhealthy for our body and for our mental health. Serotonin, dopamine, GABA, all of these are hormones that are connected to our mental health. Hormones are made out of fat, and when we eat crappy fats, our bodies are forced to make crappy hormones. These fats cause inflammation and cell mutation and should be avoided whenever possible. Healthier choices include avocado oil, coconut oil, olive oil, tallow, grass-fed butter, duck fat. These are all going to be much better options that are much more stable for both cooking and within the body. The last thing on our list is processed foods high in sodium. processed salts found in frozen foods, fast foods, or prepared foods are really high in sodium, and this can cause an imbalance of minerals within the body. The adrenal glands responsible for the fight or flight response needs a healthy balance of trace minerals in order to function optimally. Salt actually plays a vital role in supporting the adrenal glands, but not the salt that you're finding in prepared fast foods. A quality Himalayan sea salt will go a long way in both flavoring your food and supporting your adrenal glands. So that's it for this week, friends. Let me know in the comments below, how do you plan on supporting your health after watching this? I'll see you guys next week.